This is the world now, bringing you everything you need to know from around the globe. In the United States, the White House has firmly rejected claims from South Africa that Washington was reversing its boycott of the upcoming G20 summit in Johannesburg. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt said Thursday that the South African President Cyril Ramaphosa was, quote, running his mouth, insisting the U.S. position had not changed. Washington says it will not participate in any G20 talks and is only sending a U.S. Embassy representative to attend the formal handover ceremony as the United States takes over the rotating presidency for next year's summit. Ramaphosa said South Africa will still push ahead with issuing a joint G20 declaration despite U.S. pressure not to adopt one. He said the summit is moving forward and that South Africa will not be bullied with other leaders supporting his agenda. The leaders of China, Russia, and Argentina will not attend, but are sending delegations. In the United States on Wednesday, the Trump administration launched one of its most aggressive immigration operations yet. Over 250 arrests were made in the city of Charlotte, North Carolina. The Department of Homeland Security says those detained include gang members and people convicted of crimes ranging from assault on law enforcement to theft. Local officials have condemned the operation, alleging racial profiling, and have warned residents of aggressive federal tactics. Department of Homeland Security has not said how long the raids will continue, while similar crackdowns in cities like Chicago are ongoing. In Brazil on Thursday, a fire abruptly halted the COP30 climate conference in Belém, forcing a full evacuation of the summit's restricted blue zone. Officials say the blaze was contained within 6 minutes, but 13 people were treated for smoke inhalation. The cause of the fire remains under investigation, though authorities are looking at a possible generator failure or short circuit. Negotiations were entering their final hours to reach an agreement on the next steps to address climate change. According to the BBC, the fire likely delayed the closing of that deal. In France on Thursday, the Grevin Museum in Paris unveiled a new Princess Diana wax figure, dressed in her iconic 1994 revenge dress, nearly 3 decades after her fatal crash in the city. Museum officials say the life-size figure was commissioned after a visit to London's Madame Tussauds, and the unveiling coincides with the 30th anniversary of Diana's landmark BBC Panorama interview. The tribute draws on Paris's long-standing public connection to the late Princess of Wales. 주지현, ArirangNews.